What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. Today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the clean air mod on your CBR 600 F4i.
They napped on me, now they all just act on me. Now I'm out there all on me, pull out the Snapchat.
So mine is a 2002, but this will work on any model. All that you really need is one of these 3/4 by 3/4 by 3/4 tees, and that's literally all you need to do this mod, and it will stop your engine from blowing up. So all you need is one of these little tees right here. So basically, if you look in here, you have this valve sensor thingy. I don't really know, but you're basically just bypassing this hose right here. That would, sorry, I was covering my throttle bodies. This hose right here, that will go to the bottom of your airbox, which I took off. You're gonna have to take off your airbox to do this. This hose right here goes to the bottom of your airbox, along with this one. So what we're doing is we're getting rid of this. These two hoses coming from the front of the engine are gonna go in the T like this. This hose coming from the top side, whatever you wanna call it, of the engine, it's gonna go in it like this, and we're just gonna completely eliminate this hose. And that's gonna stop oil from getting in your airbox if you have it 12 o'clocked. So basically what I'm going to start doing is just remove all three hoses from this sensor, I believe it is, or yeah, it's like a sensor control valve, something like that. So I'm going to remove all three of these hoses, and then we'll go from there. So like I said, this hose right here, the longest one, will not be used, so honestly you don't even need to remove it because we're removing this entire valve. So that's what we'll do next. It shouldn't set off any codes with your bike. That's what I saw online, at least. So probably isn't my best idea to put that on the throttle body. So here's the plug right here, right down in here, the green and orange wire, and just gonna pull that up, get that up and out. That comes up and out, and then take out this 8mm right here, which I believe I have right here. Okay, so take out this 8mm right here. Which takes out this entire sensor right here. And you no longer need this thing. So now that we have that out, we have these two hoses right here, which come from the front of the engine. So one hose is gonna go on one side of the T. Just really gonna have to stretch the thing on there. This is for PEX tubing, so kind of fits. It's also cold. The tubing is. Alright, so I have the T fitting in on the two front ones. I'm now going to put these little clips back on. If I can even get them on, I don't know. It was a struggle to get the vacuum line onto the T to begin with, so really, honestly, don't even need these. But just a precaution, I guess. You got them, might as well use them. The other one fell. Yeah. So this hose right here, as you can see, it's missing both of the wire clamps like what this one had. But luckily I have hose clamps right here. So I'm just gonna chuck one of these on either end. Drop this one down here onto the engine, like so. And crank away. Okay, that one's nice and tight on there. Now this other one, that is a lot smaller than an 8. So I will use a flathead for this one. We'll drop over here, and then there is a cross support bar right here. So you want to run your tube under that and then plug it into the T-fitting. Sorry for the bad camera angle, but this is not an easy spot to get into. There we go. All right, she's on there. So now, take the hose clamp, slide it on up, or loosen it a little. Slide it on up onto the fitting, crank down on it. Well, honestly, I don't think that this is going anywhere, seeing as to how hard it was to get on the fitting in the first place, but just to be safe. All right, that is good. And that is all you need to do for engine work. Not engine work, but God, I sound like a retard. And that is all you need to do for the engine. The rest of this is just on the airbox, and it's just plugging off two little holes where those tubes used to go into. So on the bottom of your airbox, which I have taken out, there's a hole here, a hole up here that you just have to plug up. So I'm using these two little rubber plugs. This one has a hose clamp on it, and then this one I'm gonna put one of this wire spring clamps on it. So just plug up that hole right here, and then the hole up top. So that just popped right on, and then this one's gonna pop right on there. Let me just bring this up onto the desk. Grab my 8. So that one is on there good. Now we just have to put this one on. This one is a little bit big, so I don't know what I want to do with that. Because the spring clamp is not going to work. It's too big for the hole. Okay, yeah. So what I need to do is this spring clamp, I need to put on this fitting right here where I put this hose clamp. So I need to loosen this hose clamp, slide this fitting, slide the hose clamp down. So take this hose clamp off, and then grab the little spring clamp. So I'm gonna take this little spring clamp and feed it back up, put it on this T-fitting right up here, and then I have to jam that on. So I need my pliers for that one. There we go. That one went on nice and easy. Okay, so now I have to put this side back on. Grab this hose clamp, my 8mm. Slap that hose clamp back on. Slap the tube back on the engine. Crank it down again, hopefully for the last time. Okay, done on that for now. Well, for good, I mean. And now, just have to plug up this part on the airbox. So since this plug that I have is a little bit too big for right here, just have to heat it up with this torch to get it a little bit malleable. Not malleable, a little bit more flexible. I burned it, but well. And then put the hose clamp on it, jam it on here, and then crank down on this hose clamp, which will squish the plug up and around the hole that I need to cover. Okay, and just like that, that's plugged. So that side's plugged, that side is plugged. And on the bike, we have a T-fitting in here going from the two front hoses coming out of the engine and the one on the top. And we completely eliminated the whole module right here. And that is how you keep oil out of your airbox. Now what you could have done is, instead of doing this, you could have just capped this off right here and gotten 2 smog block off plates for here and here in the engine. But this little T-fitting was $3. A good set of smog block-off plates is $40, which is like ridiculous, but it just makes so much more sense to just do it the way that I just showed you. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for more F4i videos, because as you can tell, it's completely in pieces and definitely a build. So, stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.